I'm supposed to be pouring into other people. And so foundation, the whole point of what we do is to build leaders. Not to make better kids, not to make better students. We are building leaders. That is the purpose behind the church. The church is called to replicate itself and to build more churches, to build more leaders. And so when Pastor Jim comes up here, it's not just for us to receive, it's for us to replicate. It's for us to be able to say, that's good. They need to hear that. And for us to go and preach and teach and have them follow along with us. That's what discipleship looks like. That's what leadership looks like. Leadership, it requires a couple things. And I wrote it down, so I'm just going to read, so bear with me. It requires a willingness to stand out. It requires a willingness to learn, a willingness to innovate. The ability to see long term, to be able to plan how to get there, and the ability to call greatness out in others. But there's more. It requires a willingness to be ridiculed. It requires a willingness to fail. It requires a willingness to step out of your comfort zone and try something new.
He said, don't let anyone look down on you because you're young, but set an example for the believers in speech, in conduct, and as you're like going out and they're being obedient, because it's all about being a leader. You have to actually do what God's calling you to do. They're stepping out, and they're doing what God's telling them to do. It's kind of crazy, and just miracles are just happening here and here and here. So, as miracles are happening, there's also moments where we all mess up. The youth, they did this, they wrecked that. Oh, the youth, come on, guys, you spilled something. It's like, I can't get that out. Like, that happened before. Spill coffee. We're like, yikes. I don't know what to do. But it was also, like, praying over each other. So we all mess up, right?
Yep.
Don't say no, because you're lying, that's sin. But we're like doing what God's telling us to do, and that's obedience. And if people look down on us, I'm just be like, I'm just doing what God's telling me to do right now. So if you're looking down on me, you're looking down on God.
My favorites, we get to do the rec there. We actually do a lot there, but I'm the rec director, and I get to do all the games, and that's just a blast to me, because I feel very strongly that if the culture of playing hard is good, then when they go into the culture at night, the praying hard is good as well. And then again, cultivating culture and adjusting the perspective. And so we get to go to camp, and camp is so powerful because if you go to camp, you're there for approximately 100 hours. A youth student will be there engulfed in this kingdom culture for 100 hours straight. Sleeping, awake, eating, altar, like worship, like everything. 100 hours. But you're there with 500 other people who are doing the same thing, who are pursuing the same goal, who are looking at the cross and just running as fast as they can. People are given their calling in life. Like people become pastors because God calls them out. People become missionaries. Like these callings are birthed there at the altar after doing this for the entire week. 100 consistent hours. Now check this out. If a student comes to youth group on Sunday nights, we have youth group. For those of you who don't know, we have youth group Sunday nights. Tonight, Chili Chilton is coming to speak. If you don't know who that is, trust me, you want to be here. Thank you. He's amazing. He's one of the best youth speakers around. And he's going to be here tonight to finish off our Activate series. So be here. It's very important. It's going to be amazing. If a youth student comes here every Sunday night, it's in about an hour and a half. That gives you, within a year, that gives you 72 hours. And now, I'll say 72 hours, but at camp, it's 100 consistent hours. Here at youth, it's 72 inconsistent hours. If you follow me, because sometimes this happens, or that happens, or I'm tired, or I have homework, or whatever it may be. There's always something that takes place. So the 72 and a half hours that take place here at youth they're great, don't get me wrong. They are super good, but they are nothing in comparison to 1 week of camp.